Boy, you got me hooked onto something. Who could say that they saw us? Come and tell me, do you feel that love? Spend a summer or a lifetime with me. Let me take you to the place of your dreams. Tell me, do you feel that love?
Finally it's arrived. Enjoy this. I'm now working on EP4, so enjoy this whilst you can hose. I love you, and if you haven't seen it yet, I've accidentally bought the Levi wig, so yeah. I'm a bee cosplaying Levi. So what? Anyways, enjoy this. It actually took my lazy ass forever. Episode 3. Something I need to address. Levi is now 20 and Ereri is 18. It's more practical for the series, my bad. Third person. I know you've waiting for this one, so.
And I've been it like 1,000 times.
Waking up, Levi realized he's still alive in this shitty world, slowly rising from his bed, rubbing his clenched fists against the closed eyelids, removing the covers from his body. The sudden swish of the cold breeze attaches to his skin, which in return Levi crumbles back into the bed, being engulfed by the warmth. Fuck that, Levi thought, reaching for his phone, grasping the device, then pulling it back quickly into my makeshift roll. Making sure no coldness comes in, Levi hugs deeper into the sheets. Pressing the home button, which was placed neatly centered on the iPhone 7, the time read 10:47 a.m. Yawning, Levi sat back up, tolerating the cold, and leant against the headrest, which was placed behind the double bed nicely. Sighing, Levi uses his thumb to scan himself into the phone. Once onto THR home screen, messages appeared suddenly. A flood of contacts and missed phone calls were appearing. The strawberry whore. You may remember her. She's sent over 100 messages demanding on the incident which occurred last night. Ignoring it, already bored, Levi scrolled down his contacts of many females and the occasional males, coming at a contact which read, "The slut with a fiancé." Other 19-year-old, soon-to-be married women. Yet she has already cheated. How inconvenient for the male, Levi thought. Unfazed, he sent a quick message to her. The hookup was set in a matter of moments and clicks. Finally getting up, Levi brought both his feet to the clean wooden floor. His soft socks departed from any coldness he'd feel. He stood up, walking towards his closet, yawning after the 3-hour sleep he endured, peeling off his boxers and pulling on a new, clean pair. Levi looked back into the wardrobe for his fit that fine morning and saw on, pulling out a black turtleneck along with a pair of black jeans. After dressing, Levi freshens up. Firstly by hopping into the steamy shower. No, I'm not explaining it to you. Making his way to his sister after getting dressed. Outside of her door, B knocks, making sure she's not already awake or dressing herself. As a 7-year-old, she's very independent. Earning a quick coming, Levi enters the brat's room. Hey brat, get ready as fast as you can. We are going to that cafe you like oh so much. Rolling his eyes at the last couple of words, Levi is doing this as a get better soon, dumbass type thing. Why? Saturday, which was the day before the present, Mikasa Ackerman had her jabs. The young girl wasn't feeling too great, but still as enthusiastic to go out somewhere as her brother and her only hangout weekends. Her mother usually takes care of her during the weekdays. Nodding, Mikasa walked over to her wardrobe whilst wiping her sleep-deprived eyes. Give a girl some privacy, will you bro? Don't sass me. And with that, Levi closed the door and walked back to his room. Arriving to his own bathroom, Levi grabs his lip ring, applying the piece of metal to his lip, and starts to make his way back to Mikasa's room. Whilst walking, he fixes up his hair. I mean, you never know who you're gonna meet. Using his two-finger, index and middle, Levi knocks on the younger women's door. "How long does it take you to change, idiot? What are you doing in there?" "Masturbating." The 7-year-old swung the door open as the pink cardigan she wore with a white button up top, along with a cute white shirt which was on top of some white tights. EWWW. How do you even know what that means? Who have you been hanging with? Levi turned into Big Brother mode in Brother 0.2 seconds. "Ha ha, you should see your face," she giggled, hearing a deep sigh from the male. Knowing he isn't going to get an answer, he moves out the way. "Whatever, but if I even sense your little posse of friends saying shit like I do, I won't hesitate to beat their ass. I know." Letting out a quick TCH at the intelligent younger female, they both walked down the stairs and into the living room. "How are you feeling anyway? Since I believe those needles hurt like a bitch, how are you acting too casual? It does HWURT. But I'm a big girl, I can take it. MHM, I bet you can." The sarcasm dripped from the man's voice. Ignoring the older man, Mikasa runs to grab her shoes. Levi doing the same. After both doing so, he grabs his wallet along with the keys for his bike. "You ready, pipsqueak?" "I'll be taller one day." Yeah, believe whatever keeps you up at night." Pouting, Mikasa heads out the door. Levi follows, the door locking automatically as the two siblings walk towards the older Ackerman's bike. Putting the red helmet on the girl as the black goes onto himself, Levi straddles the bike as do Mikasa. Revving the motorcycle, Levi took off, feeling his mind clear into the depths of his own thoughts while taking the route towards the cafe Mikasa always took a liking to. I know y'all been waiting for this one. Eren's POV. Walking in the cafe my brother was recently working it, I make my way up the counter. "Hallo. Oh Eren. Hey Marco. Kan ik bit einen mittleren latte bekommen?" Oh sorry Eren, I haven't done German in forever." "Oh no, that's okay. Can I get a latte please?" "Of course. Medium. MHM. Great, I'll be with you in a second." As I was waiting, I scanned around at the people that were already here. A little girl ran past me, her pink cardigan flowing as she stood on her toes to read the menu. The girl looked about 8 or 9 years old as the pastries caught her eye. I knew that she didn't have any money to buy it, since she didn't do anything but stare. "Here, that'll be £3.68 if that's all. Actually, do you mind if I get that bagel?" "Oh sure. Also I'm glad you're learning English, you're getting better by the day." "Thanks." Marco, not wasting any time, leaning down to grab the pastry that the little girl was eyeing. Looking at where the younger woman ran off to, I spot her nearby, a male with raven black hair. Nose deep into what I can tell a book. "Here." The voice knocking me out of my mind, I take the bits and pieces. "No need to pay, it's on the house." Passing over the £3.68 I owe for the splendid latte I can already taste the smell was immaculate. I nodded before settling down at my usual place next to the window that allowed me to get a good view of the grey sky and the droplets running down the other side of the glass. I sipped my coffee, savoring the taste before I gathered the lemon cake that I had bought, making sure to leave my stuff in the chair so that others would know the seat was taken. I slowly made my way over to the pair. They were only 2 tables away from me, so I had no trouble getting to them. The little girl was sitting on the older one's lap, squishing his face together while he was trying to read the book he had in front of him. When he finally noticed me, his grey eyes looked me up and down. How could I forget those familiar, stunning eyes? Levi Ackerman. Aaron, can I help you? He was quite shocked at the male before him. I am too shocked. At this point, the little girl noticed me. Her eyes widened and a smile spread across her face when she saw the light in my hands. Working up my English lessons, producing my best sentence I could manage of the language I'm learning. I saw this little one looking at the pastry, and I couldn't help but buy it for her. Is it okay if I give it to her? Once again those grey eyes skimmed me from head to toe before giving a curt nod. I set the plate down in front of her, and a giggle was heard from her as she gripped a fork, shoving a big spoonful in her mouth and chewing happily. Mika, what do we say? Thank you, Aaron, sir. Taking in my confused expression, another giggle left her lips. Brother called you that, I suppose that is your name. Smiling at the young girl, I nod at her in a response to make her not freak out. Smiling again, the young woman grabbed my hand and brought me to the chair which was placed on the opposite side of Levi. My name is Mikasa, but I'll give you special permission for buying me cake. So, just call me Mika. That's my older brother, Levi. Yes, I do recall your brother from our previous meeting we had in the library. Mikasa looked shocked, a hideous grin took over her face. He gets grumpy sometimes. I chuckle at the comment. Ignoring the comment from his younger sister, Levi looked up from his book. So, you moved from Germany, correct? Why, that's a strong subject. I look down towards my lap. Can't be that bad. Shaken porter. My spokoj. Ileni pouvat par l'avoir si mal. Shaken porter. HMPH. Levi turning back to me. I chuckle at the communication between the two. Him brat. Why are you laughing? D don't PFFT no don't worry. Rolling his eyes once Mikasa joined the laughter. Levi pulls the book over his eyes once again. Okay, well, I should be heading away now. My brother would need me home. Him. Goodbye, brat. Hope to see you again, Levi. A slight smile came across the male's lips, but as soon as it came it was gone. He nodded then turned to me. I also hope the same. Finn, whoa, that was UHM. Yesh. Well, the next 2 episodes and more will be more spicy. This is just the beginning. Enjoy, my fellow YAOI friends. In my garden, and I want roses.